Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about 8 ways that you are more attractive than what you might think. So this video is a little bit different. I'm actually going to be discussing 8 characteristics that go against mainstream beauty. Characteristics that people don't necessarily appreciate about themselves, but they really should, because many people find it very attractive. So if I say something that's kind of opposite of what you look like, don't worry, I'm sure there's something else in this video that you have and maybe you don't appreciate and you really should. So let's get started. But the YouTube algorithm, it really likes when people subscribe. So I mean, hey, if you want to do that right now, that'd be fine by me. Oh, you could give this video a thumbs up too. That really helps. Also, so the very first thing that makes you look more attractive than what you might realize is your limbal ring. Yeah, your limbal ring. You don't know what that is? I didn't either. I had no idea what a limbal ring is, but now it makes sense. So it's actually the dark ring around your eyes. And a lot of people, when they first notice somebody, it's their eyes that really pop. And I feel like some people associate it with the whites around your eyes, but really, it's your limbal ring. And some people are born with darker rings than others. And as you age, it unfortunately gets lighter and lighter. But some people just have a darker ring around their eyes and it never really goes away. So after you're done with this video and after you're done watching a few of my other videos as well, go look in the mirror. You might be one of those people that just has a dark ring around their eyes and man, you look good. We're on to number 2. And I'm already getting a little controversial here, so don't get mad at me for this. However, again, mainstream beauty is now telling us that we must have big, huge, plump, juicy lips. And I am not saying that that's a bad thing. I do like big lips. I do. I always have. I remember being a little girl being like, I wish my lips were bigger. Like, I remember that. However, there are studies showing that if you are a female and you have thin to medium-sized lips, men actually think that's more attractive. And I don't really care what men think. Let's just get that out of the way. You do whatever you want to do. However, if you do have thin to medium-sized lips, don't be upset. I mean, hey, they think it's more kissable. It kind of makes sense. If they're looking at your lips and they're like, I need to kiss those lips. If they're like overpowering the man lips, they might not, I don't know, they just might not like it as much. So embrace your lips. If you want to make them bigger, go for it. But if you don't, you still look good. Number 3, wide hips. Now this is one that there's actually quite a few on here I don't have, but this one I definitely don't have. I don't really have the wide hips, but a lot of people are upset when they get wider hips. They might have a baby and it happens, or they just get older and they're like, oh, I don't fit into those jeans. My hips are so wide. No, this is okay. This is really okay because it's making your waist to your hip ratio a better ratio, a more attractive ratio. It gives you that lovely S curve, the lovely feminine silhouette that everybody wants. So don't be mad at wide hips. It makes your waist look better. Whoa. I was almost gonna move on to the next point, but no, I'm not done. The whips. Wide hips, not whips. Wide hips are also really enjoyed by men, not for the reason that you might be thinking. I'm actually thinking because it gives, apparently, it gives men the illusion that they're just really good child bearers, which again, who the heck cares what they're thinking, but it still is this subliminal attractive quality that men really like. So again, don't beat yourself up about those wide hips or whips. Okay, now this one I definitely have. I have this one I win this one. I didn't always win it, but I do now. And it's only in this video because it kind of goes against, again, the mainstream popular belief, which is blondes are better. No. Well, I mean, some are, but apparently in England in 2012, there was this huge study. Again, I know it was done, it was of men, like men did this poll and test and whatever. I know, I keep bringing men into this, but still, it's interesting because we're opposite of men. Most of my channel is females, but apparently the brunettes came out on top as being more attractive. And okay, like, again, take this with a grain of salt. Redheads redheads are beautiful. So are blondes and so are brunettes. But I did find it interesting that technically in that study, at least in England, maybe it's different here in the US, I don't know, the brunettes came out on top. So don't beat yourself up if you're not a bombshell blondie. You still look good as a brunette or a redhead. Or, I don't know, maybe you're a silver fox.
So the next one, I don't know if you can tell what it is or not. It's number 5. It involves your voice. If you have a higher voice and you're a female,
apparently you just instantly look more attractive. So, I know we're all born with varying ranges of voice.
Some people are really deep and raspy.
I actually quite like that. I feel like when I get sick with the cold,
I just sound really good. But anyway,
then there's everything in between, and then there's like a higher voice. And I feel like sometimes people associate higher voices with annoying voices, but no. You look and sound more attractive. So yay, you win. This one I definitely don't win. I lose this one. Oh man, I really lose this one. And it's wearing less makeup. So if you are one of those lucky people out there that just really doesn't like to wear makeup, or you can't be bothered with makeup, or maybe you just look fabulous without makeup, you will always appear more attractive than those of us that feel as though we need to wear makeup. I don't know. I don't have great skin, so I am constantly, and I do just like makeup, so pretty much every single day I'm putting on a full face of it. But those that wear less makeup immediately come across as more attractive. So if you're feeling lazy today, I mean, run with it. Run with it. Because you're gonna look better. You're gonna look better. I need to take my own advice. Now, I'm not saying if you wear makeup like me, we're on the same team here, that we look bad. No, we don't look bad. I feel like we look pretty darn good. I mean, makeup has this incredible ability to enhance our features. I mean, don't even get me started on those eyebrows. They define the face. There's so many things that makeup can do that works wonders. So, I'm just gonna backpedal a bit. Makeup is good. However, I think that when there's just too much makeup going on, I feel like that's what can kind of detract. It starts to look unnatural, and we wanna look like a human being, you know? I just think that we need to wear makeup, but just try not to go too cakey, which I know that's like makeup 101. So the gist of it all, tying all of it together, less is more when it comes to makeup. And you know what? Number 7 can also tie in to makeup because it involves facial symmetry. If you have a more symmetrical face, you're going to instantly look more attractive because our brains visually process symmetrical faces faster than unsymmetrical ones, meaning our brains associate beauty with symmetry. Now, if you don't have a symmetrical face, because really nobody does, you can fix it with makeup. So hypothetically, say your eyebrow is a little bit thicker on this side, you can match it on this side. If your nose is slightly crooked or a little bit different, you can contour. You can really use makeup ever so slightly to make your face look more symmetrical and therefore more attractive. Number 8, I absolutely love this one because it is so true. This is so true. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna really like it. So, number 8 is if you are receiving a lack of compliments, it means you're pretty darn attractive. I mean, like, I know it goes against what you think. It goes against what you think, but hear me out. If you don't receive compliments all the time, it's because people think you already know that you look good and you don't need reminding. I mean, really. Think about it. That's like, it's so true. Now, with that said, I don't think you should not compliment people. I think giving compliments is such a nice thing. I think a lot of times people that are jealous of others refuse to compliment that person because they think, oh, it's just gonna go to their head. It's just the jealousy speaking. However, it's still a really nice thing to do, and I encourage you to give at least one compliment every single day. And I also encourage you guys that when you get a compliment or when you receive one, don't contradict that person because we really have a tendency to be like, oh no, I don't really look that good. Like, it's just, I used to do it all the time, and it was actually something that my husband really corrected. Like, he was like, you need to accept the compliment. This was like 15 years ago when we first met. I don't know, I guess I was kind of insecure. I'm not really sure, but I just constantly rejected the compliment. And now I say thank you. Just say thank you and smile. I feel like this is a good one to end on. So I really hope you found this video entertaining and encouraging, because we all have amazing characteristics that are really attractive. Truly. So thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Maybe these. Bye.